Well, got her up on a lift. Getting ready to work on that. That's a fitting for my transmission temperature gauge for the automatic, and I am going to pull the transmission pan, find the suitable place to install that, and then weld it in. So I'll bring you back here in a second when I get a few things going. So, out. Alright, here's what we got going on. Here's the automator fitting. You can see it's threaded there, and that's where the little probe goes in. A little bullet temperature part sticks out through here. So I need to drill a hole to fit that diameter right there. So I took my calipers and went ahead and cut that measurement, whatever it is. And I took what I got here as a step bit, and you can see where I put some blue tape on it so that I know not to go beyond that. But that is my diameter to drill to. Drilling sheet metal is tricky, but this should work, hopefully. The next issue is placement of the hole. What I did was, since everything's really new, I washed out my pan with soap and water, my catch pan, and luckily I have a drain plug on my tranny, and I'm draining that fluid, and I'm gonna strain it and reuse it like brand new. But yeah, then I'll after that drains, I'll pull the pan and clean everything up, and then I will find the best place to put the probe in where I don't have any kinks in the line going in, and where the exhaust is away from it. So it's kind of really limits me where I can put it, but we'll see. So I'll bring you back. Alrighty then. So I got the pan off, and I found a suitable spot where I'm going to put that little bung, and I drilled a 3/16 pilot hole, and I'm getting ready to run the step bit in there. So I'll bring you back there in a second. Cleaned everything up, made sure that wherever I put that probe, it's not going to be in the way of the exhaust. I wanted to put it in the back side of the pan, and that's where I ended up being, in this corner. In front we've got the flywheel, and then on these sides we have exhaust, so I wanted to try and keep that thing away from any of the heat, and keep it in a safe spot where it's not going to get tore off the vehicle. Not that I'm going to be bawing it or anything, but alright, I'll bring you back here. Okay, here's what I used. I got the step bit in there after I pre-drilled. I don't know if you guys use these, but they're it's a center punch. You know, you put this on your hole. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys use them, but it's spring loaded. Puts a nice little ding on there. So that's how I started. Popped a little hole, and then I pre-drilled it. Went through the step bit right up to my line where I had it marked with the tape, and then it was still a little tight, so I used a round file and got it to fit nice and tight in here. And what I did was I took my angle grinder, I think I got some 80 on there, and I cleaned up the surface right here, and I cleaned up the surface on the little bung. And the way I've got this in my vise is I have a little, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little punch in the back so that I don't crush the pan lip, and that way I can use this as a little fixture. So next is going to be do some welding, so I'll bring you back here in a second once I get everything set up. Oh, there we go. I got a little Permatex on it. Do a little sanding and grinding, and let that dry a little bit. I might throw a little bit of it, see if this works. I don't know if the can even works, but just so, well, you know, I don't really much care for chrome on pans like that. I just liked it because it had a drain plug. But, you know, anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Got the plug in, ground down real good. Just need to clean it up real good and reinstall it, and almost there. Alright, here we go. Got the pan back on, and I installed the little probe into the pan and zip tied it thusly to the on the bottom of the car so that it won't get damaged in any way. And I'm excited to fire it up, watch it work. I have no leaks as of yet, and I returned its fluid. I'm sure I'll probably have to top it off. I thought I had a problem with the end seal, and I got another one, but I have to keep an eye on it. See what occurs and what doesn't occur. Okay, I'm gonna let you out for here for now.